Welcome to HCAM Sports Talk. Tom Nappy here. On today's edition, we have a Hopkinton Hillers fall sports recap of all the action from the month of September 2023-2024. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the highlights of September. On Tuesday, September 5th, Hiller girls soccer opened their season at home versus Ashland. It was a scoreless game heading into the second half.
On the far side. And a good steal there by Kulkarni. Here's Georgie. Clark putting on the moves. There's a shot. And that's in! Georgie Clark! I wasn't even sure if that went in. That was a tough angle.
That was an amazing individual effort, but it did start with Oniga. She took the ball down. She got it to Georgie. Her back was to the goal. And yet she found a way to turn. And as she's sliding to the turf, she puts it on the ground, near post. What a gorgeous shot that was.
Aired out. Into the box. Recupero trying to get there and puts it in. How about that?
What an incredible situational awareness from Madison Recupero. She sees Tripp coming out off her line, and she doesn't try to collect it with her chest or her thighs. She sees it, and she's like, oh, that's just a quick little header. Pokes it in, near post, right behind Tripp. Nothing she can do. Hillers go up 2-0.
The score comes with 23:50 left to go.
Madison Recupero made it a 2-0 game, and that's how the score would stay as the Hillers start off in the win column. On Thursday, September 7th, 1-0 Hiller Boys Soccer hosted Norwood in their home opener. They got the scoring rolling in the first half.
Facing the team this year in his senior year, into the box, nice kick, shot, and it is in! Credit Jana Otvelink with the assist. I believe that was Iannelli who popped it in. Iannelli leaves it over for Bauschman. Approaching to the net, takes it, yes! Zachary Bauschman makes it 2-0. Lalu sends it back over to Bauschman. Good pass, looking for a shot, and it's popped in! Joshua Kim, the freshman. And he just had a great look there. And able to pop it in, wide open shot. And he takes advantage.
It was a 3-0 Hiller lead heading into the second half. They added more.
Airs it out, looking for Andrew Bialabreski. Breski with the cross, and Iannelli with the goal. That was smooth by the Hillers. Jack Iannelli with his second goal of the game. Andrew Bialabreski with the assist. And it's 4-0 Hillers at 26:09 left to go in the second half. Count it! Andrew Bilo gets the job done. 5-0 Hillers.
Hillers take the win 5-0 and improve to 2-0 on the season. On Friday, September 8th, 1-0 Hiller Girls Volleyball hosted Norwood at home. Steve Sweetapple and Matt Clancy on the call.
Nice set by Gabby.
A little paintbrush from Jordis, but we'll take it.
On the opening. Ooh.
Nice kept alive by Pia. That's
nice
it.
Job by the Hiller defense.
Hillers take the first set, 25-13. There's first ball. First ball.
Oop. They got lucky.
Elsa.
Yes.
Adriana.
Nice pass.
Boom. Nice swing.
Boom, baby.
Nice swing. Elsa thumped it.
Nice serve. That's going to be
Nice
way to
play,
be
Elsa.
there. Way to be there.
Nice.
What a serve.
Abby. Go to the thumper. There we
Yes.
go.
Way to
done,
take
Elsa.
it. Way to take it.
Hopkinton takes the second set, 28-26. Great performance from the outside hitters, and very impressed with Gabby's
The
setting.
setting has been unbelievable tonight.
Back row defense played fantastic as well. That's
you go.
it. Hopkinton takes the third set, 25-5 for a 3-0 sweep.
Hillers took the win via a sweep and improved to 2-0 on the season. On Saturday, September 9th, Hiller Girls Soccer hosted Brookline in a matchup of Division I programs.
Nice steal, Madison.
Recupero sends it over. Georgie trying to get there. Along the end line, sends it out. Recupero into the net.
Excellent. She was rewarded. Madison was rewarded for her unselfishness. She created that whole play. She stole the ball. She dispossessed the defender. She saw Georgie on the break. Georgie puts it right back in the top of the box. It's a tap in for Madison.
That score comes at 21-12 left to go in the first half.
Not us.
Georgie
Right now.
feeds it over. Burtwhistle coming
What a
in.
shot.
Yes, count it. Georgie with assist number 2, and Burtwhistle makes it 2-0.
Burtwhistle stepped up to that. The ball was put right across the 18. She stepped up. She kept her head low, the ball low, skidded right to the right post. What a tremendous athletic play from Brooke Burtwhistle. That is why she was recruited to Purdue as a sophomore, Tom. She is a
Unbelievable.
stud.
Hillers net 2 goals in the first half, but Brookline struck back in the second half.
Oh, and she nets it.
Well, hey, Chase made a great effort on that. She had her fingertips on it. You could
picked
hear
her-
hit her fingers.
She picked the right direction.
She did. It was interesting. I saw Ayla cheat a little to her left, and she pointed to her left, almost to say, "Hey, go ahead and kick it to my right." And did you see at the last minute she moves over to try to save it, and that's why she was able to make a play on it. I mean, that was as good of an effort as you're going to see out of a goalkeeper against a penalty kick, which should almost always go for the forward.
Well, the Hillers going to have to step on the gas now. It's a 2-1 game. Mission here for the Hillers, don't get burnt.
Yep,
Cleared away.
clear it out.
Aired out.
Wow. What a
Towards the net,
Whoa!
and it's just wide. She had the distance. Maribel Kesselman with a beauty of a kick.
from 45 yards.
Wow.
My goodness, that didn't miss my much.
Helping out Krantz along that far side. Clark.
That was a great defensive play.
And
the
that's
Hillers
it.
win.
The Hillers hang on and take the 2-1 victory over Brookline. What a game. It was a lot of excitement out there, especially in those last few minutes. First half was mostly all Hillers. Second half was mostly Brookline, but the Hillers able to hang on and get a very important 2-1 win.
Yeah, it shows what guts they have, okay? They finished the game, all right? That's what you're looking for as a coach.
The Hillers hung on to take the win 2-1. The Hiller girls are now 3-0 on the season.
And there they are, your Hopkinton Hillers. Welcome in to the 2023-2024 season. Out of the gun they go. Back to pass. He'll throw to his right. It is caught
nice stiff
by
arm.
Pantera. And here he goes up the near side. Across midfield. Past the 40. And he's dragged down
that's
just
gonna be
shy of the 35.
That's going to be a flag there for the horse collar tackle, too.
Rivard going to line it up out of the gun. Cooper Fossbender is in the backfield. Motion from right to left. Fossbender gets the call. Cutting towards the near side. And he will be brought down with his... At around the 11, his knee came down. So a nice little pickup there. Alfaro. Three receivers lined up to his left. Takes the snap, hands it off. No, he's going to fake and takes it near side and rushes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Great play. Play action to Belafonte. Everybody bid on the fake, and Rivard was able to just walk into the end zone untouched.
And that is going to be a loss of a couple.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter there.
He didn't line it up. The offset eye, and he will hand it off.
Ooh.
Run up the middle. There goes Walker.
He's gone.
Bursting through. See you later. And that is the captain, Max Dressens, all the way to the end zone. A 52-yard touchdown run.
Or 3rd and 5.
Snap and the kick end over
good.
end, and it's good.
Yeah, the Hillers had them back 3rd and 5. Then the encroachment gave them the first down, and then they next play, 50-yard touchdown.
What the field goal abilities are.
Right.
Rivard out of the gun, Belafonte in the backfield, two receivers either side, takes the snap, throws to the left side, and it's batted away.
And there's no flags, and that'll be the end of the half.
I think what the reason why the refs didn't throw the flag is the receiver's head was turned towards the ball, and that was very good defensive coverage in the end zone. I believe that was Benjamin Wright on coverage who was able to take Perryman out of the play, and that'll do it for the first half, but we very much have ourselves a good game here, and at the halftime break, it is Wayland 7, Hillers 6, a whole nother half to go. Michael Keenan and the offense back out on the field.
Walker in motion.
Out of the gun he goes. He'll hand it off. Run up the middle. It's going to be a big run. Dressens, and will take a big hit as he gets to about the 37 or so relatively quickly here. As they will hand it off coming out of the backfield. It's none other than Dressens. Looks like he's the workhorse so far for this drive as he fights his way up to the 32.
1st and 15 from the 20.
Out of the gun they go. Snap. And he'll go play action. Throws to his right. A wide open man. And into the end zone goes Owen Finnegan. A 20-yard touchdown reception. Dylan Englehart set for the extra point. He's 1 for 1 so far today. And this one's blocked. From their own 32, working left to right. Motion from left to right. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Fighting his way forward. And the ball came out. Was he down, though?
They're calling it down.
Coming out where there was Evan Fitzpatrick. Oh, it's going to be Hillers football.
He's going to be ready for it. Now it's all about who gets lower.
Wayland fans getting loud as Rivard takes the snap, hands it off to Belafonte, and he is going to have enough plus some, shooting up the far side. It looks like he's brought out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he was able to get through the line, then burst it out to the sideline, and then take it down the sideline for another 15 yards.
Rivard out of the pistol, Fossbender in the backfield, Fossbender up the middle, and looks like he's going to be stopped short.
Bent backwards.
Maybe a yard or two. It's going to be another handoff to Fossbender, and he is stopped either right at the line of scrimmage or for a small loss.
There you go.
And it off the snap, keeper up the middle. Touchdown Hillers! Julian Rivard on the keeper.
That's his second touchdown with a keeper tonight.
The snap and the kick. And it is good. Tie game. In the second half, Wallonia 38 yards rushing on 4 attempts. And he's going to get the call again here. And he's going to burst up the middle.
Wow.
And fight his way into Hiller territory before being brought down by Reese Goldweber.
Yeah.
Out of the gun. Takes the snap, hands it off. Dressens fighting his way up the middle. The defense ready for it. It looks like who's out there at quarterback? Okay, they do indeed have Keenan in the game. Finnegan is lined up to the right of him. Takes the snap and he'll hand it off. And marching into the end zone is Dressens. That is a 9-yard touchdown run by the captain, Max Dressens. Hardy's done a nice job with the Wayland kicking game tonight. He'll send this one end over end, and it'll be retrieved at around the 6 or 7. And here he goes, fighting his way up the middle, and a pretty good return as he fought his way to about the 33-yard line. Rivard lines it up out of the gun, motion along the right side, takes the snap, looking up the middle. It's caught by Pantera at midfield. A 17-yard pickup. Line goes the offense. Rivard out of the gun. Man in the backfield, motion right to left, takes the snap. Looking to his right, airs it out towards Pantera. It's caught!
And he's gone! He's gone! He's got a touchdown!
Touchdown! Hillers! A 50-yard touchdown reception!
Sam Pantera really fighting off the defender.
Unbelievable! And it's a tie game. Wayland fans making some noise. Snap, kick, and it is good! Hillers take the lead!
Wow, great play.
Keenan gonna line it up out of the gun. Motion in the backfield. He's going to toss it back over to Walker. Walker looking for some space, fighting his way to the far side. Up the sideline he goes, and a big gainer there.
And he gets out of bounds. Bad snap.
No snap, and he covers it up. And that is a huge break for the Hillers as he lands on it at the 35, a loss of 3.
And Wayland's that's gonna cost them a timeout to stop the clock.
Play action, back to pass, throws to the left, and it's dropped by his intended target, Walker. Great defensive play by Ja'Kai Belafano.
It's almost like the chains aren't even an issue almost at this point.
You know they're going big here. Keenan.
Oh, jailbreak. Jailbreak, and they've got him.
Brought down.
Big sack.
Big sack there by the captain, Jason Gerard. There we go. Keenan lines up out of the gun. Takes the snap, pitches it back. A run up the near side. It's the captain, Dressens, and he's brought down.
And that's it. That's the game.
That'll seal the deal. The Hopkinton Hillers are going to take it by a final of 20-19. What a win by the Hillers. They come from behind to start the season 1-0.
They get the ball back with 1:14 to go, down by 6, and win the game in regulation.
On Tuesday, September 12th, Hiller Girls Soccer hosted Medfield in a crucial TVL Large matchup. Peter Thomas and myself, Tom Nappy, on the call.
Up to Burt Whistle. Airs it out. Georgie rushing in. And just cleared away. Still at the top of the box. Turned around. Shot it!
What a good shot from Marin O'Connor!
Marin O'Connor with the strike!
Georgie did what she had to do to bring the ball down. The keeper was off her mark. Marin O'Connor, the ball lands at her feet. She collects it, turns real quick, throws it into the upper left corner. A beautiful strike, and that's the way you get the game going. A little energy for your team, Tom.
Absolutely.
He's saying the same thing. Get it out of the middle.
Dribble on the far side. Pass over by Fotini. Recupero looking to put on the moves. Attacking, and the shot by Georgie. Yes! What
Wonderful.
a setup!
So Madison Recupero to Georgie Clark. I almost said Sophia Recupero. That's her older sister. Madison Recupero to Georgie Clark. That is a textbook dribble drive. And there's Georgie just opportunistically camping out 3 yards from the goal line. She is never going to miss from there, Tom.
Georgie Clark grabs an assist and nets a goal as the Hillers went on to defeat Medfield 2-0. The Hillers also captured a 4-1 road win in Holliston the following Friday. The Hiller girls are the lone undefeated team left in the TVL Large with a record of 5 wins and no losses. On Thursday, September 14th, Hiller Boys Soccer hosted Holliston in a big TVL showdown. The Hillers got the scoring going early and often.
Milo on the entry. Into the box, out in front, deflected, and off the shoulder and in goes Jan Advelink. What a goal to start this one off for the Hillers. Oh, Advelink just playing that one out of the air, able to shoulder it in. Good throw in there by Will Bilabreski. Shot and top shelf. What a score! Federico Rossi makes it 2-0. Bauschman gets it up over to Rossi. Rossi over to Ainelli, driving in. Past the keeper. Can he get there? Yes, he can! Jack Ainelli, the captain, makes it 3-0 Hillers. Ainelli just burning by everybody.
The Hillers net 3 goals in the first half, and that would be all they need to grab the 3-0 win over Holliston. The Hiller boys are the only undefeated team left in the TVL Large with a record of 4-0. Also on Thursday, September 14th, Hiller Girls Volleyball hosted Holliston. Steve Sweetapple and Matt Clancy on the call.
Hebert, Gabby in the middle, Sophia. A double hit.
All right.
That's it. Hopkins takes the first set, 25-19.
Wow.
And Holliston takes the second set, 25-18. Bellatini serving. Olivia handles that. Adriana.
Right
and
through.
That's it.
Let's
Hopkinton
go.
takes the third set, 25-21. Stasovich back to serve. Match point for the Hillers. Knuckleball, Adriana.
Nice job, ladies, to keep
That's
that alive.
it.
Cammy
just
found the
kept it
hole.
in. And that's it. Hopkinton takes the fourth set, 25-18 for a 3-1 victory over the Holliston Panthers.
The Hillers pick up the win over Holliston 3-1. The Hillers are now 3-1 on the season. Hiller football was on the road Thursday night to take on Algonquin. The game took place at Westboro High School due to field repairs at Algonquin. A big thank you to Karen Henderson and Westboro TV for capturing the action. First quarter, Julian Rivard connects with Nick Pedroli for a long touchdown. An 85-yard touchdown connection and the extra point puts the Hillers up 7-0. In the second quarter, Brevard connects with Charlie Petruni.
It's going to be a touchdown for Hopkinton. Completion from number 7, Julian Brevard, to number 8, Charlie Petruni.
A 12-yard touchdown pass and the extra point makes it a 14-0 Hiller lead. Ja'Kai Belafato had the final touchdown of the game with a 5-yard rush into the end zone in the third quarter.
Number 2, Ja'Kai Belafato into the end zone for a touchdown for Hopkinton.
The Hillers took the game 21-14 and improved to 2-0 on the season. You can watch the entirety of the game on our YouTube page, youtube.com/HCAMTV. The Hillers will be at home for their next game on Friday, September 22nd, where they will host Newton South. Hiller Girls Field Hockey hosted North Attleboro on Friday, September 15th. The Hillers struck in the first quarter.
Out in front, and it's popped in. Saniti Waduthantri. Good start for the Hillers. Take the 1-0 lead at 14:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Durante sends it in. There's a shot, and it's in! Looks like a deflection off the keeper, and Camille Perloff has the second Hiller goal of the afternoon.
A 2-0 Hiller lead heading into the second quarter.
Hiller's looking to attack. Out in front. Deflected and put in! That was some good teamwork to score that one. I believe it was Abby Burke who came up with the goal.
3-0 Hillers heading into the third quarter, and they added another.
Waduthantri. Nice pass to Perloff. Shot! Count it! Great setup by Waduthantri. Perloff pops it in.
Hillers end up taking the win 4-1 over North Attleboro. The Hillers improved to 2-1 on the season. On Monday, September 18th, Hiller Girls Volleyball hosted Westwood. Steve Sweetapple and Matt Clancy were on the call.
That's long.
Very long. And that's
right.
it. Hopkinton takes the first set, 25-21. And here we are at set point. Great serve. Oh, nice arm bar.
That's a double.
That's a double. That's it.
That'll
Hopkinton
wrap it
takes
up.
the second set, 25-17. Sienna, Gabby, Sophia. And
She's falling backwards.
Yep. So Westwood takes the third set, 25-18. Sienna, Kelly, back set, Jordis, handled well. Rufo just bumps it over. Sienna, outside to Georgia,
Off
nice
the block.
swing, Georgia.
Yes. Off the block, great swing by
23-23.
Georgia.
It's gonna be trouble.
It's gonna be tough for Westwood. Yes.
So we're at set point. Bump set outside to Rufo, rolls it in. Sienna's there. Gabby.
Down.
Oh, nice
Got
play
it
for
over.
Gabby.
Gonna be
That's
tough.
it.
Let's go.
Hopkinton takes the fourth set, 25-23.
Wow.
Whoa.
That was
Good.
stressful.
Good comeback there from the girls as the student section enters the court.
Hiller Volleyball took the win 3-1 and improved to 4-1 on the season. Elsa Woodbury had 12 kills and Sienna Verna had 35 digs in the win. On Tuesday, September 19th, Hiller Boys Soccer hosted Westwood. The Hillers struck in the first half.
Andrew Bilobreski looking to approach, leaves it out, shot, oh, and it's an own goal. The credit will go to Onvelink, who deflected it off of McCabe. 1-0 Hillers.
A 1-0 Hiller lead heading into the second half.
Aired out into the box. Also in the game, you got Jake Garan out there. And a header, and they are successful that time. Finney and Bride ties the game at 1 apiece.
Westwood strikes back in the second half to tie the game at 1, and that's how the score would stay. The Hillers stay undefeated at 4-0-1, and Westwood is 3-1-1 on the season. On Friday, September 22nd, Unified Basketball hosted Dedham in their home opener. It was a great effort by both teams, and the Hillers took a hard-fought win, 46-35. Also that Friday, September 22nd, boys soccer hosted 4-1-1 Dover Sherborne. It was a scoreless game until a wild second half.
DS on the entry. Looking for a shot here into the box. Over to the near side, out in front, and it's put in. Well, it was Wesley Bunn with the cross, and Winston Bunn able to play it off his chest and pop it in. It's going to be Will Bilo taking it. Gets under it, towards the net. Oh, loose ball was deflected by the keeper, Edney. He was trying to corral it in. Couldn't hold on. Bauschman with the cross out in front. Oh, deflected, and then it's popped in! Andrew Bilobreski ties the game! Beautiful cross by Bauschman. And then some initial contact, and Andrew Bilo able to fly in and pop it in. Champlin up the far side. Shipped forward there by Rossi. Andrew Bilo. Looking to close it. Takes it. Loose ball. Popped in. Andrew Bilo with the initial shot. And then before Edney could get the wrap on it, it was Jan Antvalink who sneaks in and pops it in. Hillers take the lead. Is it over? Oh, you don't want him to sneak through here. There's a shot. Out in front. Oh, it's put in. Oh, Wesley Bunn reties the game at 2. The final moments of what has been an unbelievable battle between Hopkinton and Dover Sherborne. Here comes DS. Wesley Bunn sends it over. Up top. Can he get through? Yes, he can. Will Sarhadi, a wide open shot, gives Dover Sherborne the lead.
Dover Sherborne overcame the deficit and handed the Hillers their first loss of the season. Hopkinton now stands at 4-1-1 and Dover Sherborne at 5-1-1. Hiller football hosted Newton South on Friday night. It was a wild start to the game.
Out of the gun, a two-back set. He has two receivers spread out to his left, and it's fumbled, and it's picked up by the Hillers, and here they go, and the Newton South territory. Line it up out of the gun in the backfield is Bellafato. 3 receivers to his right. Takes the snap, goes up the middle. It's hauled in for a touchdown. Nick Pajoli with the touchdown reception. Hillers take the lead.
After the fumble recovery, the Hillers scored nearly a minute later. A 9-yard touchdown pass from Julian Rivard to Nick Pajoli. The extra point was no good. It remained a 6-0 Hiller lead heading into the second quarter, and the Hillers would string together a drive that lasted several minutes.
Here, back to pass, rolls to his right, throws to his right, caught! And it's hauled in at around the 28 and taken upfield by Charlie Petruni for a big gain. They'll mark him at about the 20. Out of the gun, Fossbender is the tailback, and he gets the call right up the middle, into the end zone he goes. A 4-yard touchdown run for Cooper Fossbender, and the Hillers take the 12-0 lead.
A 4-yard touchdown by Cooper Fossbender caps off the 7-minute drive, and a good extra point made it a 13-0 Hiller lead, but Newton South responded with a quick drive of their own.
He has 3 receivers this time to his left. Takanaji in motion. He'll move over to the right side. Takes the snap. Looks to his right. To the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown.
13-7 Hillers leading would be the score at the halftime break.
Out of the pistol, takes the snap, throws to his left, it's intercepted, picked off by Timothy Trotman, and he's cutting towards the far side to the 10, the 5, and as he got right near the end zone, he was absolutely walloped, but he got in for the touchdown.
A pick 6 by Tim Trotman of Newton South, plus the extra point, made it a 14-13 Newton South lead. The same score would stay heading into the fourth quarter.
Joe gonna line it up out of the gun. Cotter is to his left. 3 receivers spread out to his right.
Hiller showing blitz. Here they come.
Cotter getting the call up the middle, finds some room. Through the defense he goes and into the end zone. A 16-yard touchdown run by William Cotter.
William Cotter hauls in a 16-yard touchdown for the Lions, and the Hillers would take their first loss of the season as they fell to Newton South 20-13. Both Newton South and Hopkinton stand at 2-1 on the young season. On Monday, September 18th, Hiller Field Hockey battled Westwood on the rainy Hopkinton turf field. The Hillers were able to pull off a 2-1 win in a rain-shortened game versus Westwood. The game was called after just a few minutes played in the fourth quarter, so despite the heavy rain, they get most of it in, and the Hillers take a big TVA large win. On Wednesday, September 20th, 3-1 Hiller Field Hockey hosted 3-0 Dover Sherborne.
Out in front and popped in. So Dover Sherborne strikes first. Sends it down. Hiller's looking to approach, and that's off the crossbar. And then a battle for it continues in front of the net. It's Perlov putting it in. It was Perlov with the shot off the crossbar, and then she's able to put it in to tie the game up at 1 apiece. That's 6:27 left to go here in the first quarter.
After a first quarter goal by each team, it remained a 1-1 tie heading into the third quarter.
Fowler putting it up the sideline. Bonifantri got a little tripped up there. Here comes Basada. Feeds it over near side. Schneider towards the shooter circle now. Closing in. There's a shot out in front. It's in. Well, good pressure by Dover Sherborne, and they were able to strike it through. I believe that was Evie Schneider, the junior, with the score.
Dover Sherborne had a 2-1 lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Top of the circle, shot in! What a beauty by Avery Bent, just powering it past Caroline Kane for the score. Comes at 12:08 left to go in this game, a 3-1 Dover Sherborne lead. Over to Anderson, Lily Anderson closing in, shot kicked away. Anderson back to the ball, sends it across. And there's a shot deflected, and that is in! What a score there by Kylie Locke. Got some air under that one and top shelved it. That comes at 4:50 left to go, and the Hillers not done quite yet. A 3-2 game. Durante will place it. Sends it over. Perloff, and it's in! Unbelievable! The Hillers tie it. Camille Perloff with the power.
The Hillers come back to tie the game, and it would end in a 3-3 tie. The Hillers improve to 3-1-1, and Dover Sherborne stands at 3 wins, no losses, and a tie on the season. I recently stopped by the Hiller field hockey practice to catch up with the team and second-year head coach Ali Valencia.
I'm Kylie Locke, I play forward.
I'm Camille Perlov and I play center mid.
I'm Suniti Waduthan-3 and I play midfield.
I'm Lauren Stretche, I play defense.
How's the season going so far? A nice come-from-behind tie with Dover Sherborne. That must have felt good. How's everything going so far?
It's going really well. We have really good momentum going into the season. We have mostly wins, which is really exciting. We've played a bunch of strong teams, and we've played strong against them as well.
It's always fun to come to practice. I love my teammates. I think we all have a very good family bond. It feels like I'm playing with my own sisters almost, and we love to hang out outside of practice too.
It's terrific. And how do you think the season's going so far?
I think it's going really well. I'm really excited for what's more to come.
Absolutely. I think the girls on this team, we all have a great team camaraderie. We're always supporting one another, pushing each other to be better, and we're looking to win the TVL large title, so we're looking to win from that, and we're all ready for it, and we're all coming after it. So
yeah, definitely. I think we were playing really well, especially towards the end of that game in the fourth quarter. I was really happy with how we played. I'm so happy that we came back. I love playing with these girls. There's no one else I'd rather spend all my time around every day, and I'm so excited to see what the rest of the season brings, and seeing hopefully if we can get that TVL title Camille was talking about. So.
All right. And I'll have you each answer this one. What's your favorite memory as part of the Hiller field hockey program? Is there a favorite memory you have?
Well, I would probably, I feel like it, that's, okay. Sorry. I'd say probably, honestly, we always, a lot of us usually go out after practice, get ice cream, get food, hang out, even after we've spent hours with each other already. So I just love hanging out with the team, even outside of games and practices. And I think those are a lot of my favorite memories. We're always having a really fun time and laughing together, so.
I think probably my favorite memory was, are you saying, from our whole high school career?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably our sophomore year, we had a really, really rough season. Our record wasn't too great. It was sort of our rebuilding year, and then our last game of the season, we won against Medfield, which was a really strong team. I think it was 3-2. 3-2? So. Yeah, and it was a really good game, and it just shows what we can handle and shows that we can overcome anything. So, yeah.
I think my favorite memories are always the bus rides to and from games. I feel like we're always screaming and laughing to music together. It's really fun.
I think my favorite memory is our first playoff game of last year because it showed that not only could we make it to the playoffs after having such a rough sophomore year, like Camille said, where we didn't win a ton of games, to making it into the playoffs, and also we won that game, so we were not only in the first round, but we were moving on to the second round too.
And is there a specific opponent that you're looking forward to playing this season or that you already have played?
I think we're looking forward to playing Longmeadow because they
Norwood.
Also Norwood as well because we had we lost against them already this season, but we're hoping we can come back just as strong. Longmeadow because we lost to them in the playoffs last year and we want to play them again to see how much we've improved.
So I take it the consensus is Norwood.
Yeah.
All right, and do you have any personal or team goals you'd like to achieve this season?
I think our main team goal, Coach Ali always says, to win the day, and I think that, like, step by step, it helps when you try to go and win the day instead of trying to think about the big picture, because sometimes the big picture is a little bit intimidating, but if you take it a day at a time. Baby steps, as Camille would say. Yeah, so I think our team goal is to win the day.
All right. Anything you want to add to that?
I mean, just we always say at the end, like adding on to that, we always say at the end of our practices, like we either won the day because our practices normally end around 8:30, so at that point the day's almost done. So normally we end with we've won the day, and I think it's just a good motto that we have for this team, just to keep in mind that we have like this goal to continuously win the day.
Yeah, I agree, and I also think, at our games and at the end of our practices, usually one of our cheers at least includes saying like that we're family, and I think that like as a goal for our whole team and our whole program, we always win and lose as a family. So I think it's like really important that we always keep that in mind.
All right, excellent. And she's not listening, so I think you can answer honestly. What's it like playing for Coach Valencia?
Oh, she's awesome. I got the pleasure of having her as my club coach also, so I get to work with Allie all year round, and it's awesome. She's the best coach ever.
Well, I've known Coach since I was in 4th grade, and she is truly the biggest role model I have in my life. She is a great person and also a great coach, and I could not ask for a better coach for this program.
Yes, I think Coach Ali is a very great coach. I've had a lot of coaches over the years, club and high school, and I think Coach Ali has been my favorite because I have a lot of respect for her.
I agree with everything that these girls have said. I also think that she teaches us so much, and she explains things in a way that we can understand and helps us build our confidence in our playing skills, which is great because the more confident we play and the more love we have for the game, the stronger we're going to play.
Thank you very much. I'm glad I was able to get you some brownie points.
Thank you.
This year, it seems like you have a very well-experienced group that's been playing together quite a while. That must make things a bit easier for you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have, I think, like 11 seniors, and over the last 4 years, they've been through a lot together. And I think it's only made them stronger, and it's only, reflected on the field with how they play well together and how they get along off the field and on the field. So it makes it really easy for me as a coach. And I mean, the senior leadership, not only with our captains, but with all the seniors, no matter what their role is on the team, it sets such a great tone at practice. They set such a good tone at games, and it really sets the bar really high.
And I was pretty blown away at that amazing comeback yesterday.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Grab that tie. Can you talk about that tie with Dover Sherborne a little bit?
Yeah. We kind of had this new motto this year that if we get scored on, we don't get down on ourselves. We immediately grab the ball and we set up right away. We set up as fast as we possibly can to kind of show the other team that we're completely unbothered that we just got scored on and we're ready to just move on to the next play. And that's kind of what we did. We were tied 1-1. They scored two goals, but we really didn't lose our confidence. We immediately went right back to the 50 and went right back at it. Going into the 4th quarter, I think there was about 5 minutes left. Camille took a shot and Kylie Locke tipped it right in with her tall frame, so that was nice. And then with about 30 seconds left, Camille tied it up with a missile from the top of the circle on a corner. It was awesome. It felt like a win, honestly. It was super exciting.
Absolutely. Terrific game. Can you talk about the captains you have at the helm this year?
Yeah. I mean, they're amazing. They're awesome captains. They get along with everybody. They include everybody. They set the intensity of practice every single day. They're super fun to work with, and I think almost all of them are potentially going off to play in college or have the idea to maybe play in college. So, having their eyes on the prize in the future it helps as well. They just set a really good tone for all the younger girls. They're great kids.
And I asked them this, and I'll ask you, do you have any goals you would like to achieve this season?
Yeah. I mean, you always come out and you're trying to win a league championship. That's the big goal. The overall goal is try to win the TVL large. We want to have a really good power ranking going into playoffs. We want to have as many home games that we possibly can for that home field advantage. And obviously, you're playing for a state title, so you're ultimately playing for that. But, like the girls mentioned, we really just take it day by day. We're just trying to win this practice. These girls are just trying to win this drill right now. And, we're just focused on what we can get better on day by day.
On Tuesday, September 26th, Hiller Girls Soccer hosted Algonquin. They also celebrated Youth Night while raising money for the Kickout Cancer Fund, in which money is donated to Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund to help fight ovarian cancer. A great crowd was on hand for the event. The Hillers got things rolling in the first half.
They're moving the ball around. They're stretching the field. They're doing all the right things.
Georgie Recupero. There goes Maddie. Takes it long distance. Oh, count it! Wow!
What a strike from Madison Recupero. What did I say? Her eighth couldn't come from distance, Tom. It came from distance.
There it is at 22:45 left to go in the first half. Maddie Recupero.
She would not be denied. And then their passes are just a skosh off when they do that. That's a nice little
Here's a give and go. Georgie squeezing through. Into the box. Takes it. Count it.
Hey!
Georgie Clark.
Well, what do we say? It's Madison to Georgie, Georgie to Madison, Madison to Georgie. It doesn't matter. In that range, neither of them are going to miss. Georgie notches her 6th on the season, 41st career goal for the Hillers. She is a force.
Heading into the second half, the Hillers led the game 2-0.
Towards Georgie. Here's Madison Recupero. Takes it! Oh, boy! Maddie Recupero, assisted by Georgie Clark.
It's another incredible strike from Madison Recupero. Her second from distance, second in the top left corner. Why not? She is feeling it tonight, Tom.
Hillers add another goal and would end up taking the win 3-0. The Hillers improved to 8-0 on the season, while Algonquin fell to 2-2 on the season. Madison Recupero had 2 goals and now tallies a team-leading 9 total goals on the season. Georgie Clark recorded a goal and an assist. Georgie now has 6 goals and 6 assists on the season. On Wednesday, September 27th, Hiller Girls Volleyball hosted Millis. Here's a look at what happened. The Hillers held strong for the sweep and came from behind in 2 of the sets to take the win. Girls volleyball now stands at a very strong 6-2 on the season. In the win, Adriana Aquino had 18 kills, Gabby Patty had 33 assists, and Abby Hebert racked up some good blocks in the victory. On Thursday, September 28th, Hiller Girls Soccer was back in action against a feisty Medway Mustangs team. The game remained scoreless heading into the second half.
Sends it into Nina. Nina rushing it. Takes it, deflected out in front. Georgie deflected, and somehow Medway able to keep it out.
Wow, that was a great corner kick. Great sequence for the Hillers.
Georgie sends it up. DuPont, oh, into the goaltender, live ball. DuPont off the post. Wow!
Off the woodwork, Tom. DuPont looking, she just can't buy a goal right now. She is so desperate for it. Her just dribble straight in, weren't they?
Georgie tripped up. I probably could have used the call. Recupero into the box. DuPont, oh, couldn't get under it.
Another stunning, difficult pass from Madison Recupero.
Recupero leaves it behind for Nina. Airs it out into the box. Georgie! And goal!
Once again! Oh!
There it is!
It's a thriller all the way to the end. How did that happen? Because it was a great pass from Nina to Madison to Georgie and back to Madison, and then Madison finally popped it over the top, and they finally got that breakthrough they needed. Georgie pops it in with the outside of her right foot. That is all they needed. Now, the Hillers have got to close this game out strong. 8 minutes and 49 seconds left. Let's see him take it home, Tom.
That's Georgie's 7th goal of the season.
The Hillers would finally find the net courtesy of Georgie Clark, and that's how the game would stand. The 1-0 victory clinches a playoff spot for the now 9-0 Hillers. Medway falls to 2-5-1. Georgie Clark collected her 7th goal of the season and 42nd goal of her Hiller career. Hiller football was also in action on Thursday night. They took a 22-6 road win versus Dracut. The Hillers improved to 3-1 on the season with the road win. Hillers will next host Medfield on Thursday, October 5th. Kickoff is at 7 p.m., and you can catch the game live on HCAM. Hiller boys and girls cross country also took wins versus Medfield on Thursday. The boys won 24-31. The girls won 26-31. Hiller boys and girls cross country are now both at a perfect 3-0 on the season.